And what's interesting about love is that it transforms you in a way that you do not have control of yourself. So you're totally controlled by this emotion to the point that sometimes your mind and your better judgment is telling you, don't be in love. But your heart wants what it wants. You feel what you feel, and you can't control your feelings. And so that's what this poet, Muhammad al-Busayri, was experiencing when he began the poem, and he said, أَمِن تَذَكُّرِ جِيرَانٍ بِذِي سَلَمٍ مَزَجْتَ دَمْعًا جَرَى مِن مُقْلَةٍ بِدَمِ. So what he explains here, some of you, I don't think have experienced it. If you had, I feel sorry for you. He says, is it by remembering the neighbors or the companions of the Salam? So the Salam is an area. So when the people who explained the poem explained it, they said it's an area in between Mecca and Medina. Another explanation is that Salam is a type of tree. And so he's talking about a specific type of tree that only grows in the Hijaz. So when you think of that tree, you can only think of that area. And so he's saying, is it because I'm remembering the people who live in that area? And who are the people that live in the area? It's the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and the Sahaba. So he's asking himself, is it because of your remembrance of the people who live in this area in Mecca and Medina, the people of Hijaz, the people of Sayyidina Muhammad, or Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam himself, مَزَجْتَ دَمْعًا جَرَى مِن مُقْلَةٍ بِدَمِ, that tears are flowing from your eyes that are mixed with blood, that he's crying so profusely through the longing, through the passion. Who was the person that said they cried when they were in love? None of you did. None of you admitted it, but I'm sure you did. He's crying so much that the tears are now becoming mixed with blood because of the intensity of his longing and his love and the way in which he's crying because of him remembering the person that he's in love with. أَمْ حَبَّتِ الرِّيحُ مِنْ تِلْقَاءِ كَاذِمَةٍ وَأَوْمَدَ الْبَرْقُ فِي ظُلْمَاءِ مِنْ عِذَمِ. He said, or is it the breeze that's coming to me from the direction of Kazima? And Kazimatin is also another area near Medina Munawwara. So he's getting closer on his journey. Or is it the flash of lightning that I see in the darkness around the area of Iram? So he's combined different modes of experience. He's remembering, which is internal, and then he's smelling and feeling the scent of the breeze blowing from the area, and then he's actually now physically looking to the direction of the area and seeing the lightning. So he's expressing that all of the different ways, his five senses and his internal mental state are all being preoccupied with the love that he has for the person that he's in love with. Not only that, but it shows you that the love that he has is slightly obsessive, because anything connected to the thing that he loves triggers him to remember the person that he's in love with. You know, sometimes when you're in love with someone, you hear a song. If you listen to music, some people believe music's haram, guys. So I'm not encouraging you to listen to music, but if by chance you and your person that you're in love with, you have a song, you know, this is our song. There's a memory that's attached to the song. You were in a specific place and the song was playing, or they sent you the song to express the way they feel, etc. Anytime you hear the song, it will remind you of that person. Or sometimes, for example, the person that you're in love with, they have a special perfume that they wear, they have a scent. You could have not seen them in years, you've forgotten about them, and then you go on the bus or the train and someone's wearing the same perfume as them, you smell the perfume, and then you're like, wow. And it takes you back to the person that you were in love with. Or now he's seeing, so imagine you're in the bus or you're in the car, you're driving, and you drive past the favorite restaurant where you guys used to go, or the place where you guys used to hang out. You're not in the place, they're not in the place, but the memory of what happened in the place triggers you and takes you back to the memory of the person that you love. So all of these things are a means through which Imam al-Busayri is expressing the love that he has for the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, that just him remembering the people who are living in between Mecca and Medina, or him smelling a breeze that's coming from the direction of Medina, or him seeing the lightning strike from an area around Medina, All of these things are causing him to remember the intense love that he has for the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and to cry out of that love for the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam.